Okay, I want y'all to check this out. This is Cupertino, California, the town hall. I actually was there. I was in that auditorium there. I used to work for Apple, and I did get fired from Apple, which I consider to be a privilege.
That is
but
our
I want to
software
talk to you
roadmap.
about something.
And we hope you are as excited about it as we are. We think this is incredible. And so thank you very much for coming today. We do, though, have one last thing. The premier venture capital firm in the world is Kleiner Perkins, Caulfield and Byers. And it is my great pleasure to introduce to you the most well-known partner of Kleiner Perkins, John Doerr. John? Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, we're all here today because we love Apple product. And I'm here because I really love Apple entrepreneurs. I like to talk about entrepreneurs this way. Entrepreneurs do more than anyone thinks possible with less than anyone thinks possible. Entrepreneurs are the risk takers. They're the revolutionaries. They're the rebels. And so it's particularly touching for me to be here today with the supreme commander of the rebels, my friend Steve Jobs. By now you all know the story. In 1976, Steve started Apple and the whole personal computer industry. And then along the way, Steve left. Apple went downhill fast. What's remarkable is this entrepreneur returned and resurrected Apple to greatness. And in his spare time, at the same time, he bought, built, and ran Pixar, literally defining the computer animated film industry. It's really pretty amazing. So on this special day, my friends, please join me in a salute for the world's greatest entrepreneur, Steve Jobs. Entrepreneurship then really matters. The computer scientist and Apple fellow Alan Kay is famous for saying, the best way to predict the future is to invent it. And at KPCB, we like to say the second best way is to fund it. So today, we are very proud to announce the iFund for the iPhone platform. New platforms are very rare, but they can be transformational if they're about great products with robust APIs, powerful distribution, outstanding entrepreneurs, and usually a little help from VCs. So we gave a lot of thought to what the size should be of this iFund. And you know, it took a couple $1 million to start Electronic Arts, $8 million to start Amazon, $24 million to start Google. So we decided the iFund should be $100 million. That should be enough to start about a dozen Amazons or even 4 Googles. And if we're running out of money, we'll look around to try and find some more. Now, you know the Mac and the iPod are truly amazing platforms. There's over 1 million developers on the Mac and over 5,000 independent products for the iPod. Today, we're witnessing history. That's the launching of the SDK, the creation of the third great platform, the iPhone and the iPod Touch. Think about it. What the iPhone's all about is, in your pocket, you have something that's broadband and connected all the time. It's personal. It knows who you are and where you are. That's a big deal, a really big deal. It's bigger than the personal computer. So, it's about this great opportunity, but more than the money. It's really about the people. It's about the entrepreneurs. It's about the great team at Apple. And most of all, it's about the great talent that we can recruit together and to go build these amazing companies. This iFund is going to be led by my partner Matt Murphy, who's here today, together with Chiwa Chen, Bill Joy, Randy Komisar, Ellen Pao, Ted Schlein, and me. We're all here today. And we're on the web at kpcb.com. I got to tell you, there's never been a better time than now to create a new company for a revolutionary new platform. And so my message to the entrepreneurs of the world is, if you want to invent the future, the iFund wants to help you build it. I can't wait to see the great new companies that we build together. Thank you.
Thank you, John.
Hey, guess what I want to say? I want to just make something a little clearer about Disney. I do not dislike Disney. You know, Disney is an icon. It's an icon. It's an American icon. You know, it's a part of American culture. My point is, so is Harlem, USA. Is a part of American culture. You have all kind of great artists that have come up through Harlem. Coltrane, Charlie Parker, the Bird. You know, people who have influenced the way Americans think and just do things. They change things, you know. It was done one way, and then after they came, it's done a different way, you know, in a better way, in a more expressive way, and a more enlightened way. And so that's my point. And you can't be an animator and not love Disney. You know, I love, you know, I don't know how different the corporation is, but, you know, every time I go somewhere, I look for Disney DVDs. I probably own some really arcane Disney stuff, you know. I mean, you know, the 9 Old Men, you know. I'm an animator, you know. I look at Disney stuff every day. What was I looking at last night? That was Disney. Oh, Alice in Wonderland, you know. The Queen, you know, the Queen. Cut off their heads. You know, my way, it's all my way, you know, the Queen. You gotta go watch that. See who it reminds you of. Anyway. So, no, I love Disney. And just because I was riffing on them, I think that they need to be more considerate and concerned about the culture that they are erasing, that they are just burying and building upon or ripping out, you know. And I thank Giuliani a lot for that. They took all those street vendors and just dumped them into a side street behind 125th Street, you know. But really, it's just, it's sad that, you know, Americans' own homage to that culture is just, you know, just no respect for it. When I'm sure a lot of Disney music and the way that their rhapsodies and things like that that are in their music is based from music on Harlem. As, you know, the Hercules, you know, the women singing, a lot of the songs, you know, they have Under the Sea, the Aristocats. The Aristocats is on the shelf right now at Rite Aid. I was almost going to buy it, but it was like 3 or 4 of them Disney titles, and altogether it would have been like $60. And I try to, you know, I do spend that much on the DVDs, but, you know, all my DVDs are probably, like a lot of them are. I got Disney stuff all over the place, you know. So it's not that I dislike them. And, you know, Pixar, you know, Ed Kelma, Bill Reeves. I'm pretty sure I met Bill Reeves when I used to teach at Pratt. So, you know, the time I taught at Pratt, I met Bill Reeves. Ed Catmull, Catmull Clark. You know, you can't help but love them for their algorithms. You know, I don't have anything against them. It's just that, you know, they need to think about what they're doing and show more respect, because, you know, I don't think they should have that kind of blood on their hands, you know, for them to be Disney. You know, they should have a cleaner image than to take part in that, you know.